I'm in Johns Creek, Georgia, and today I want to show you a home transformation that's simply incredible. In fact, I think you'll really be amazed at the results. Let's see how this renovation has become a reality. So let's begin by taking a look at what this house looked like before the renovation. In the center of the house was a half bath, which was a major issue in closing off the space. The kitchen was a long galley style, with a wall of cabinets closing off the kitchen.
Dan, this house, built in the 80s and definitely looked like the 80s. Our clients are wonderful folks, 4 beautiful children, and just the lot, the location, the size of the home just fit their family so well. The bones were phenomenal, but just so dated with little functionality with a family that big.
I just had all these ideas. I didn't know if it was doable or not, so it was probably more painful for Finn and his crew to figure out if it could be done. But I just knew I wanted to knock walls out, open things up, go with a lot of white and bright colors.
She wanted the kitchen to be large and open to other spaces. She also wanted the renovation project to be fun and free of stress. Virtually everything in this home was renovated, and the result is a beautiful farmhouse chic home. The entryway is welcoming with plenty of light and beautiful trim. The house is now opened up, but there are clearly defined spaces. You can find shiplap walls throughout, reclaimed wood accents, and beautiful lighting fixtures. So Finn, tell me about this entryway. This is beautiful.
This was awesome. Dan, all the handrail was very dated, stained, traditional spindles, so we ripped all of that out. The foyer's so grand, but it was very plain. So we came and added all this trim with the boxes, which gives you, a really good feel and gives you something interesting to look at as you come through.
We touched almost every inch of this house. I mean, it was to the studs, all 3 floors, except for one little bathroom upstairs. That is the only thing we didn't touch, was a small half bath, but everything else was pretty much torn down to the studs.
Oh, this must be the laundry room and the dog shower.
This dog shower, really, we raised it to where everybody knows bathing a dog about kills your back, so we got it to a nice waist level where it's a really easy application to get the dog bathed, the dog's happy, and at the same time, nice hot water with a sprayer, and then still looking classy and fitting in with the finishes in the home.
Finn, talk to me about this laundry area. This is really cool. You got some organizational things, and I like the TV, got to tell you personally. Tell me about this.
Dan, this got my marriage in trouble when my wife saw this project. Let me tell you, the 4 areas for each children to have their laundry, the nice large folding table. Again, with adding the shiplap, so you feel like you're still in part of the home and not shoved away in a dark laundry room. But yes, long hanging rods, and then of course the TV. So in my house, I don't have to miss a down of the football game while I'm folding laundry, I sadly do admit.
The kids love the family room because we have a big, comfy sofa in there, and they can just hang out and it's comfortable. And I didn't want it to feel, stuffy or stiff. I wanted my kids to live in the home.
So Finn, this is the kitchen, and I love these 2 islands. That's unique.
This was really cool, and a lot of design went behind this, Dan. Originally, it was very tight, like a galley kitchen. This was an entire wall of cabinets here with only a small opening to the dining space. So we went round and round with different ideas of how we incorporate islands in this space with still being able to function. So we came up with the design and the idea with the homeowners to split the islands into 2 larger islands, which turned out phenomenally, especially once we accented everything above. I think it's given it a great feel.
Take a look at this master suite. A beautiful redesigned tray ceiling, shiplap, and satin brass fixtures. The master bath once had walls that awkwardly divided the ensuite. Now the space is open, bright, and glamorous. So what's the deal with this bedroom? Is this the one you were telling me about?
This is awesome. This is their oldest daughter's room. Interesting thing about this project is she never came in and saw the renovation until it was completed. She wanted to be surprised. Angie really wanted to make this special for her, so we took this and we put hardwood floors up and kind of gave her a little reading area. Built-in bookshelves, we added a nice little crystal chandelier, and even gave her a phone charger up in there as well. This bedroom has its own private bath, and a lot of thought and design went into this, Dan, with the designer tiles. Really wanted to make this again special for the little girl. And doing it up the walls and just how everything tied together with the angles turned out really, really neat. But let me tell you, this is one you look at and you don't realize the amount of thought and design and process that went into making that turn out the way it did. So this is in the hall bathroom on the main floor for the guests to use. Actually a big transformation here. This used to have a door that went into the master closet, so we walled up, redid the vanity, and let me tell you something, Dan, these little brass accents are really coming back to style.
Right.
The satin brass with the blue furniture piece vanity just really gives this place an inviting look.
You know, I didn't want to walk into this and have it be a super stressful situation. I wanted to be able to have fun, and you know, we had never renovated a home before. We'd only always done new construction, so this was a brand new thing.
That's what we do. I mean, this is their home, and we tell our customers all the time, we're not going to live here. Obviously, they always want our opinions, but as you can see as we go through the house, they already had such great vision for what they wanted. We were able to talk through certain elements of the home, but initially things like the kitchen island, we've had about 3 different layouts of that, and then they came back with the idea of 2 islands, which worked phenomenally. So communication is huge, and just us being able to spend a lot of time with them to realize what they want at the end result so we can ensure that what we apply gets them there.
Well, I'm thrilled. We love it. It exceeded our expectations. I love being home. I love just to come home and be here. When I get home, it's like I don't want to go anywhere else. I want to enjoy my family and my home, and we couldn't be happier with it.
This was a massive project for White Oak Renovations, and it started by listening to the customer, understanding their needs, and developing a trusting relationship. This house is simply perfection. White Oak Renovations has turned this 80s dated house into a farmhouse chic showplace. It's a renovation reality come true.